And I cut off both his arms. I said, "Lady-di-di-di-da, lady-di-di-di, get a fucking Englishman and try to make us sing."
Who has a Claudia ring? Who has a Claudia ring? You're supposed to wear them on your ring finger, either your right or left. It signifies whether you're single and looking, or married and not looking, or, hey, welcome to my channel. My name's Alan, all things Irish. Every day is St. Patrick's Day to me. I have a brief announcement. My bookmarks will be going out at the end of the month. I made some 13 of them. They're all different on really good paper, solid paper, all original. I'm going to write on the back, number them and all that, and send them out to my friends. Maybe you'll get one. This tag, the St. Patrick's Day tag, was originated by a person who doesn't have a channel anymore. I had a tooth pulled on Friday, so my speech is even worse. So I'm just going to go with the person who reinvented the tag, and that's Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading, and also Pat at Book Chat with Pat, who's become a friend of mine, and she tagged me. Links to both those channels in the box. The St. Patrick's Day tag. Prompt 1, your favorite green-colored book or movie? Okay, well, my favorite Irish movie as of late is The Banshees of Inisherin, and that is with Colin Farrell and another famous actor. But I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. It'll make you laugh, make you cry. You'll love it, especially if you're Irish. Here's a green book, The Dead by James Joyce. This is a edition by fellow booktuber Thomas Facino. And I went to his channel below. It was published by Canyon Press, or what was that? Coyote Canyon Press, and with editor's notes and footnotes, and it's a great edition of The Dead. So thanks, Thomas. And also, here's another green book, The Celtic Twilight by Yeats. I enjoy the little stories and fables in here. I should read one. The Rising of the She. No, The Hosting of the She is a poem that begins this. And there's a lot of my favorites in here. Prompt 2, your favorite St. Patrick's Day themed book or movie? Well, I just said movie. I'll tell you about the only time I had a green beer. It was the week before St. Patrick's Day in Chicago, where they dyed the river green, and I fell off a boat. It's the only time in my life I had a green beer. I'm going to ask Pat on Monday. She's going to be a guest on the Monday night live show with Alan and Greg on Monday, and I'm going to ask her about green beer. I know we were all drinking it when we were kids, and we'd go to these like OLPH, Our Lady of Perpetual Help. We'd go to their Celtic casino night, and they'd have a beer on tap, in plastic glasses. We'd play fake poker with fake money, and I don't know what else. 3, Corned Beef and Cabbage, a book movie that made you hungry. I was going to show this book for 2 of the prompts, but it's a Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. Main character, protagonist, Ignatius O'Reilly, sells hot dogs. He's a street vendor. And he eats more than he sells. It's a great book. 4, Four-Leaf Clover, a book or item that was a rare good luck find. I found this H.P. Lovecraft, The Complete Cthulhu Mythos, in a free library box here in Portland. Gilded Edges. Gilded Edges has a bookmark. You can be very sleepy. You can be very 5 Irish whiskey. JJ and Sons. A book so bad that you would need a drink to get over it. Okay, I mentioned this several times before. It's a book by actor Sean Penn called Bob Honey Do Stuff. Here's a picture of it up here. And I'm going to buy this book again for myself and for my buddy Greg. So, I know he's never read it. There's a lot of books Greg has never read. I turn him on to a lot of books. And we'll see what he thinks about it. Here's it's already in my cart. Prompt 6, Irish Dancing. A book so good that made you want to dance in excitement. Well, I'm going to say the first book I buddy read this year is called Beautyland. Knocked it out of the park. I've been recommending it. It's a new release. I've been recommending it quite a bit. Prompt 7, Ireland, a book that made you travel to a different country, travel in your mind to real life. This book is one of my all-time favorites. I've got several translations of it and editions, and that would be not this one, but I long to go to Florence and Tuscany, long to, and that's all because of the Divine Comedy. This is my favorite translation of it. This book makes you travel, not only to Tuscany, but also to 666. Yes. No, they say in Florence, tell me in the comments below that, there's so many things that you just walk down the streets and there's, sayings in the concrete and the pillars from of Dante and that. So I long to go to Florence. 8, the pub, a meeting place in a book you'd love to go to. I've got 2 answers for this. First is The Incognito Lounge and Other Poems by a man, the late great Dennis Johnson. I was lucky enough to meet him and I was party with him. I mean, he didn't drink. He's a heroin addict, recovering. But I was drinking at the time, so I drank for him. But he was a great guy. Saw him speak, and then we went out to the bars afterwards. And I really tempted to read one of the poems out here. But on Wednesday nights, you'll find me at T.C. O'Leary's. Picture up here every Wednesday for the Ulysses group, and I've made some friends in that group. It's very cool. So that's it. Tag some other people. Everyone's been tagged. I want to tag. I'll tag a couple people though. Justin at Triumphal Reads. He's doing tags again, and I want to tag Jim Reads Too Slow because I think he's Irish. Thank you. If you're watching this, your tag and Aaron go bra.